All right, going to show you a way that I break down the pineapple today. It's not the only way, certainly, but it is the easiest way that I've found to do it. A couple things, if you haven't learned the trick yet of putting a damp dish towel under your cutting board, please do that. It absolutely makes the cutting board very, very sturdy and it doesn't slide around. The other thing you want to have is a decent sharp knife. I'm a fan of the Dalstrong knives, so I've got a decent sharp knife here. I'm going to go 25% of the way through this because I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be. And you'll see what I mean, because once we break the pineapple down into quarters, you're essentially doing the same thing 4 times. So first thing we do is just cut the top of this off and the bottom. It's going to give us a nice flat surface to cut the pineapple on. Then we're going to break it down into quarters, cutting straight down through the core. There's a half and down into a quarter. And this is essentially what we're going to be working with. Do this in quarters. I have broke down a whole pineapple in less than 2 minutes, so it can be done. Easiest way, cut right down through the center here and get that core off. We don't want that on there. It's tough and bitter. So take the core off. That leaves us a pineapple to work with here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go right between the skin and the flesh here on this side, cutting down towards the cutting board till we get down to the center of the pineapple. Spin it around, do the exact same thing between the skin and the flesh here, and you'll feel the pineapple kind of release from the skin. Once it does that, you can trim up any eyes that you have left on the pineapple here. Now you can place it like this and cut it. It is kind of flat there where you cut the core off. So that's a flat cutting surface. And go straight down through the middle of the pineapple here. Something else that I do with a pineapple that I don't normally do. You know, everyone says use that rocking motion to cut with. I don't do that with my pineapples because every time I do, you end up with that. You end up with a mess of pineapple. This is one of the few times that I actually drag my knife through the pineapple. Once again, you need to have a sharp knife to do this. But if you do it and drag your knife through at a 45-degree angle, the pineapple stays nice and lined up, which also makes it easier if you need to move it and take it somewhere, put it in a bowl or wherever you're going with it after it's sliced.